Now, it's time for Straight on the Point with your host from some undisclosed location. Here's Jesse T.
Well, we are back on the air a little bit early today. Why not? It's a fabulous, fun time Friday here in Southern California. Good to be with you. It's the Jesse T Show. We are back on the air and everywhere from the community to the world, and it's good to have you along with us today. It is a Friday in Southern California, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous out there. It's time to start chiming in on Instagram Live and also Facebook.com/Jesse Terrero. Good to have you along with us, and Lee Michael's in the house. Thanks a lot for the introduction. Woo, woo, yeah, baby, Friday. Hey, we loving Friday here in the Los Angeles area. And you know why? For our listeners on the East Coast, you got that nor'easter. We just got Pacific summer. We got the summertime happening in the wintertime and in the springtime. And it's beautiful here today. It's absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for a St. Patty's Day. A top of the evening to you, yes. And if you celebrate today, be very careful out there. I suggest that you drink nothing but green 7-Up because you can't have green Coca-Cola. Ooh, yuck, how that would be. And you don't want to have too much of that green beer, but that's okay if you want to have a little bit of it because we got the Uber-Boober drivers out there. And the lifters, they'll take you home, but I don't want you to be, doing the doo-dang in their car in the back seat. So you still have to be respectable. Enjoy your St. Patty's holiday. St. Patrick's. Yes, the pot of gold. Yes, all right. Well, so much for that, but it's good to have you along. We do have fun on Thursdays and Fridays here in Southern California. That's what we do. We open up the chiming section here on Instagram Live and thepowerofvoices.com at YouTube Live. Check that out. AVEntertainmentlive.com and Facebook.com/The Power of Voices. Instagram live stream, Periscope after the show, Snapchatting, and then always you peek and you stream. So, hey, it's good to be with you on a Friday. Lots of crazy politics happening, but we don't do that on Friday. We do that on Monday and Tuesday. We become fire-breathing dragons on Monday and Tuesday. If you want to chime in today at 424-227-9461, it's the top of the hour. I feel like giving the top of the hour call letters, Hey, from Los Angeles, high on top of Mount Wilson, it's the Power of Voices. ThePowerofVoices. Thank you, FCC. The Power of Voices at the tone. Boop. It's 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Not bad, huh? Lee's laughing at me. He's laughing because, it used to be in the old days, we always had to hit that top of the hour. We could maybe a minute each side of it, but we had to hit that top of the hour ID by FCC rules. And that was very important. I don't know why it was so important, but it was ground into us when we first came into radio. You got to get that top of the hour. And in the radio that I learned, you opened your mouth, you said the call letters, and you said your little thing, and then the last thing out of your mouth was the call letters. Of course, that's all changed now. They just start talking in mid-sentence. And you have no idea even what station you're listening to these days, let alone everything else that's gone sour grapes with the radio business. But not here at thepowerofvoices.com. As we stretch across America, it's good to have you along with us, and we do our thing. Hey, thank TLC for the nice show that she had. She was on remote today. A lot of fun. We do that, too. We did it yesterday with Dan the Man the Package. Yes, Dan the Man and I were out in front of the CBS studios there in Sherman Oaks. And the only reason why we were out in front of the CBS studio in Sherman Oaks is because I couldn't make it here. Come on in, Thomas Churchill. Come on down. I feel like the price is right. Come on down. Now that you're a contestant on the Jesse T Show, behind door number 1, there is a beautiful refrigerator made by Kenmore. And behind door number 2 is a mink stole. It's imitation mink. And behind door number 3 is a surprise. Now you have to pick which door you want. Door number 1 with the washer, door number 2 with the animated mink stole, or door number 3, and the prize could be yours. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And what is your answer, Mr. Churchill?
I'm going to go with the refrigerator.
Ah, the refrigerator.
Door number 3.
Door number 3. Okay. As the door opens, and it opens so slowly, and it opens and it creeps open, and the lights hit it. My goodness, you just won an all-expense paid vacation to the island of New Guinea. What do you think about that?
Hey.
Hey, I like that. That's in New York. Yeah, that's the way. That's how they respond to everything. The New Jersey, New York style. All right, we got cameras everywhere. Everybody, this is Thomas J. Churchill, one of the Hollywood's hottest, young, handsome-looking directors.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Jesse. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, I like that. And see that beautiful gothic deep voice that he has?
How you doing?
And I love the part you played the other night at the premiere that we went and see. You played this nightclub dude, and he was such a quacky, kind of quirky character. You pegged that. Good job.
Thank you very much.
I never thought you could go there. You know, that was a stretch for you. I know.
It was.
Yeah, Stanislavski, Strasberg.
That's right.
You had to live the moment for a couple of days, right?
Lived it for months.
Well, with that wife or girlfriend you had, I wouldn't have minded living in it with her for a few months.
The actress that was in the scene with me.
Yes.
Ashley Buchanan, very good good friend of mine and great actress. She was in one of my films called Lazarus Apocalypse. She is dynamite and a pleasure to work with.
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, Thomas J. Churchill, we have him in here because he's going to wash our cars afterwards.
That's right.
Yes, that's
I
right.
brought my own squeegee.
You did? Ooh, I'd like to see that.
It's a small one.
Oh, well, that's okay. You know, you got the short side of the stick, right?
That's it.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I'll make that up for you. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Hey, Lee Michaels is in New York, too. He's a New Yorker,
Hey.
New Jersey guy.
How's it going?
Hey, get on the mic here. We're going to have a very free-for-all here. It's free-for-all Friday in Southern California.
Oh, no, I can't hang out with the stars.
No, I'm blessed to hang out with you.
Yes, Lee.
And Jesse.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, let's X Jesse out.
I just fought 405 traffic.
But,
And you survived.
I could have walked faster.
You know, what
yeah.
people don't realize in North
And it's
Carolina
Friday.
and New York, even though they got that nor'easter happening right now and everybody's under snow, but in typical weather, what people don't realize across the nation is how just horrible our traffic has gotten in the last 5 to 7 years. I mean, it is awful.
And the weather. Oh, my God. What was it, 80 today?
Yeah, 80.
Probably, yeah.
You bring it up the cold for the...
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, everybody.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm from Chicago, so, you know, we're used to the cold.
Chicago.
Yeah? Chicago. You got to hit that A, man.
Yeah,
Chicago. That's right.
I'm on a mission from Gad.
Yeah, Mission from Gad. What a great movie. The second one was okay, but the first one, come on, a classic.
You can't do the second one without John.
How could you?
Belushi.
Yeah.
I mean, they were talking about putting his brother Jim in it for the longest time.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then he was axed out, and he was replaced by John Goodman.
And he did a good job.
I think it was a decent film, but
Yeah.
you can't. You know, it's like you can't bottle lightning.
No,
know?
you
I mean,
can't.
The first one was just brilliant.
Come on, Duvall sitting on the beach saying, "In the morning apocalypse, I love the smell of ancient orange." How could you ever find anybody else to ever do that part again? Never.
No.
Yeah, it's just these one-time immortal parts that last forever. Hey, Thomas is he's been directing his little butt off all over town in the country. He's got lots of great projects. You can go to IMDb. We're going to bring that up and kind of give folks a little shoot of that every now and then. And anything else, I know you've got a brand new film that has just been released to all the major big block stores with Bill Goldberg. It's called Checkpoint.
Yes, Checkpoint came out last Tuesday. It stars Bill Goldberg, Kenny Johnson, Chris DeGrasse, and suppose the person that found out fell off the grid, was a homeless guy. Would you believe him?
Wow.
So that's what Checkpoint's about, and it takes about five. There's five people that normally wouldn't be together: a school teacher, a mechanic, a cook, the school teacher,
a cook, and a mechanic.
a mechanic,
I like
the
the
homeless
cook,
guy,
the homeless
and
guy.
a parcel post worker.
And postal worker.
Yeah, and those five people with only military background kind of make the stand to fight the evil. that has been growing in this little town of Port City.
What was it like working with Forsythe? I mean, William Forsythe. I mean, come on now.
William Forsythe is
He's
an
got
amazing,
that devilish kind of. He always talks like this, and he's so intense, and he talks like this, always really soft and very.
But I got to know William on set.
Uh-huh.
I saw a different William than I did in the car. Favorite film, and it sounds ridiculous, but one of my favorite films with him is Alpha Justice with Steven Seagal.
I love that. I love that movie. He plays a bad guy in Alpha
anybody
Justice.
see Richie?
Richie. That's right.
So what was great about it?
That crook in his mouth always kind of goes when he plays that character, Richie.
Yeah, and Will was telling me that Dustin Hoffman told him that he said, the scariest thing I ever saw in cinema is when you walked over to that lady in the car and you pulled her out of the car and you shot her. He goes, "Oh my God," from Out for Justice. And he told me that story. I mean, he told me so much. And he taught me a lot. And
you really up your game when you're around those type of people that have the experience like that. Where do you start? Where do you learn? Where do you begin to learn from that? I mean, your game really gets better.
Well, yeah. Bill Goldberg, very intimidating. When I first met him, the first thing he did, he comes walking into the holding area, and he was looking around. Everybody didn't want to walk up to him, so I started walking up to him. He gave me a big smile, came over to me, palmed my head, and he's a beautiful man. He's just. He was absolute pleasure to work with.
I loved him when he first came on the wrestling scene. I don't know him anything other than the wrestling scene when he was there. And when he came on, he just rolled through the WWE at the time when he was champion for many years. And now he's back on the scene after 15 years away from it or so. And he's just him and Brock Lesnar, Lesnar. And I just love, but the thing about Goldberg, he's done a lot of stuff. He did a car show. He did a soldier show.
He's done some films. He's done a lot of films. With Checkpoint, we were doing a fight scene. There's a big fight sequence between his character and Tyler Mane's character. And he comes over to me and goes, "Do you want me to give him the spear?" And I said, "Oh, dude, I'd love for you to give him the spear." Because
that's his classic.
Yeah,
that's his put-out move,
and he shows that off in the film.
Now, did they have a stunt double take the spear, or did they?
No, they both.
How did the other guy feel?
Well, Tyler Mane, who's also was a delight to work with.
Right.
He's he was mainly from Rob Zombie's Halloween. People know him as Michael Myers from that. He was Sabretooth in X-Men.
Yeah.
He started his career off as a wrestler.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I had him on my radio show when I was doing Church's Hollywood Moments.
Right.
A few years ago, and he told me the story about how he got in and when he was doing the wrestling and everything else. And
right.
And I couldn't remember the character's name that he had. But he
had some experience, and so that played into that match that they had in the film because they were able to choreograph it and make it look like real because the guys make it look like it's real, which it is because they actually get hurt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had Kane Hodder, who is known to play Jason in the last Friday the 13th, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and Jason in the video game.
Right.
He was my stunt coordinator as well as playing a role character named Cyrus. So he coordinated a lot of the fighting with them, with Rick McCullum. And then we also had John Lewis, who is a former MMA fighter.
Right.
He did a choreographed the fight with Goldberg.
I heard a story once, since we're talking about fight scenes and choreographed, when Stallone was looking for, I think it was the third episode where Mr. T was in the Rocky series. Mr. T was not his first choice. Joe Frazier was. And so they brought Joe Frazier in to do a boxing scene with Stallone around the ring. And Joe Frazier asked Sylvester Stallone, I mean, how real do you want to make this? Smoking Joe Frazier, right? And so
I'm gonna go Facebook Live,
Smoking Joe is they said, well, make it pretty real, but don't hurt him, don't hit him, but make it pretty real. So they were boxing around the ring, and how Sly says the story is it was unbelievable to be in the ring with Smoking Joe Frazier. He was so fast and so powerful and so strong and just so awesome. And he broke Stallone's nose.
Well,
on a slip that he didn't slip, and it was just a snap. It's the snap, just boom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they didn't have him be the nemesis in that movie. And they got Mr. T, and the reason why Joe Frazier felt really bad about it and didn't want. That's the story about that. So I mean, those things happen.
Well, I also heard with Stallone. Stallone ended up having he got hurt making Rocky IV. Mm-hmm. Dolph Lundgren put him in a hospital. Yep. He got hurt.
Well, Dolph Lundgren was a fighter, real fighter,
and he got hurt in Expendables.
Yeah.
Where they had to rush him to the hospital too because I think he had a heart attack. Yeah. Steve Austin, he wanted him and Steve Austin to go at it. Yeah. So there's actually a scene in the film where Steve Austin slams him.
Cold Stone Steve Austin. Man.
And knocks him into the wall, and then they had to stop for 6 weeks.
Right. I heard that story
because,
too.
He had some fracture or something, but it was just.
So I mean, sometimes it happens on a set when you got two actors who are athletes.
Yeah, well thank God on the set of Checkpoint.
Right.
Right now we're live.
We're live. Jesse T Show right there on Facebook with Thomas Churchill. This is happening.
And right there on Facebook.
And Instagram and live stream. And Instagram and Facebook.
We're all
and
over.
UPeek and Ustream. Check us out. Hey, see, we were here and we're doing this thing. And we're going to be doing this thing for a little bit while.
We're doing this thing.
Because we like doing the thing.
Not the second thing.
No,
Forget
the first.
about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not even going to get to the fourth thing.
No. But getting back to with Checkpoint, thank God, with all the extras we had military personnel extras, we had fighting extras, fight court, all the fights. We had a helicopter. We had
wow, you had a nice budget, man.
It was okay.
It's nice when you have a good budget, isn't it?
But it was we had a lot of check that out.
Is that cool? That's how you do it, man.
Wait, something just happened there.
Backspace it once. Just backspace it.
How did we do that?
How do you go like this? I'm helping him with his phone, guys.
No, I don't have that. Let me see. Hang on. You guys are probably seeing what's going on.
That's okay. Hey, www.thepowervoices.com. We're just trying to set up that. There you go. See, you don't have to touch it now. I mean, I know you like touching it.
I do like touching it.
But you don't have to touch it right now.
I've been touching it all my life.
Well, I've been touching it since I was 9.
Not mine.
Not yours.
You haven't been touching it.
No, I have. If I've been touching yours and I didn't know it, then, maybe I don't know.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's cosmic. Whoa. Man, we need to make a movie.
Whoa.
A cosmic reality of touching.
The Touch Master. So with Checkpoint, I just wanted to say again out there for everybody.
It's everywhere.
It's an action drama. The film came out last March 7th, last Tuesday.
Right.
Go to every place that sells DVDs or Blu-rays. You'll find it.
I saw it at Walmart and Target.
Walmart, Target, Best Buy.
It's right there, man.
It's right there.
It's like 20 of them right there.
There's 20 of them.
But I went last night. There's only one, so you must be
that's good.
Rolling.
Actually, I hear it's doing very well, so I was very excited to get that news. It's also on VOD.
I got my copy from Louis down on the block.
Yeah, Louis gave it to you.
I got my copy in the parking lot by the supermarket. The guy had it in his trunk. And I said, "What are you doing with that?" He goes, "You want one?" And I said, "I'll autograph it for you."
Man, you guys
and he let me autograph it, and he still charged me $5 for that copy. God.
Man, I'm
kidding.
I got my copy from the store, and it cost me $9.95. I mean, I got to have some of your connections.
My copy that I bought was a double feature with the movie that I'm not even making yet.
Wow, man, I don't know how they did that.
It's like Spaceballs.
Did it come from China? Because those Chinese, man, they're real good at that.
Yeah, no. It was coming. No, let me stop.
Whose balls were you talking about?
Who's touching what?
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
a touchy subject.
Yeah, that's right.
So I definitely anybody that's seeing me
It's
right
like
now,
an Arabic
I'm
name.
all in my
Look,
Born to Ride
it's
gear.
like a terrorist
Big
name.
shout out to Born to Ride and Ron Galletti.
A terrorist name, Muta Shafi Balls.
I'm not going to elaborate on that
Okay.
because I don't want my car to blow up.
That's all right. I'm on a horse.
Someone to come to my house. You know, I had to take my name off my bell where I live. True story.
Yeah?
When
Yeah,
I
get outta here.
first moved out here, about a year or two in, I did a show. I was on a show called Monster Man for the Sci-Fi Network.
Right.
Episode 2, they did a whole thing about the making of this werewolf movie that we were going to do with Soda Effects. And right after that show aired, my phone blew up.
Wow.
Like I was getting all these calls, and all of a sudden I was getting people ringing my bell. And
Ring my bell, ding-a-ling,
ring
my
my
bell. Anita Bell.
bell.
That's right. Anita Ward.
So I had to ask my property manager, can you remove my name from outside? So now it just says resident.
So you actually had the groupies come over, huh? You had some
They were more
groupie
than
action.
groupies. They were little freaks.
Psychotic groupies,
Yeah.
right?
How come I can't get the cool freaks?
I don't know, man.
I get like the weird freaks.
You got to be on the radio on a music station to get the cool freaks.
You're listening to the Jesse T Show with the cool freaks.
Hey, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think I'll hire him.
Yeah, you can take my position.
Jesse T.
That's right. I like that.
Explosion.
down like a dog.
Touch it, Jesse T.
My God, I'm surrounded by men with deep voices. Ha! Whoa! Are you just happy to see me, or is that a pencil in your pocket?
It's
I don't know.
pencil.
Hey, so tell me some more stuff. You got some cool stuff coming up. You've done.
I got
like
the Rack
30.
Pack.
You got like 30 films that you've done over the last.
No,
Well,
not 30.
All right, 47, 26.
We're at 29. No.
Oh yeah, and you're keeping count. I like that, man. Another notch on the belt.
No, we
baby.
got
show that IMDb site and let the homies check it out
Wow,
on
you
the
really,
Power
you
Boys.
really
yeah.
got it up there.
I got it up there. That's
you
right.
do.
Yeah, everybody's
Thank
going to
you.
see you now. You know, it's not going to be resident anymore.
Oh God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, since everybody's going to look at my
Yeah.
IMDb.
Yeah, look at that. That's
go
him.
over
Look at
where
that.
There's
cool
a button
picture,
that says
man.
like on it.
And were you
Go
pissed
like
off in
it.
that picture?
That's my pissed off. I got a pistol in my jacket picture.
That's a cool picture. When I met him at the Burbank Martial
what I
Arts
look like.
Museum, he was just coming off a Samurai Cop 2.
Yeah.
And he had
I played
he
a
had that look
Japanese,
that day. Yeah.
Japanese gangster. Go figure.
Go figure. How,
Italian from,
what is that, like John Wayne playing a Chinese Genghis Khan? What is this?
I played a Japanese gangster in Samurai Cop 2. I'm a guinea from Brooklyn, and here I am.
Did they tape your eyes?
No, nothing like that. It was just he said go with it, and I said okay.
Well, you know, Samurai Cop. Of
But it
course,
was, Samurai Cop is
did well.
It's a parody,
and it did well.
Samurai Cop 2 did actually very
And
well.
the first one turned into a cult film.
It is a cult film, and there is talk about doing Samurai Cop 3. I don't know if I'm in it.
Right.
I hear things.
Well,
but,
I'll be in it. I think I can play a samurai Japanese killing machine, ninja, Italian.
I was a gangster.
So tell us about this IMDb site. A lot of people don't know what IMDb is. This is
How
kind
do
of
you
where
spell the IMDb?
IMDEEBEE.
Yeah. So the IMDb, if anybody doesn't know what it is called the Internet Movie Database.
Yes.
It is a place that you can go and find anybody and who's anybody, who whatever people has done,
Right.
or are doing, actors, actresses, special effects, anybody in the movie business. It's like a streaming resume.
Yeah.
And if you're watching a movie and you see all those wonderful names at the end of the screen and you catch somebody's name, you can take that name and look them up on the IMDb and see what else that poor guy did.
Yeah, we were out at the Jocelyn Liu roast. We were out there, and you were there too.
I was.
And James Hong was there.
And he
you know,
was.
he's got like 500 credits.
Well, he's been around he said he was 60 years.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'd love to work
some
with James Hong.
Some cats have those IMDb credits that never stop.
Yeah.
You know, and, and some of them you don't have any credits.
Well, you know what? I have to say, you know, being a kid from New York, and just always dreamt about doing this and following his dream, no matter what the challenges are, and you know, moving forward and not giving up when things got rough. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. from everybody I've worked with, good or bad. They were all learning experiences. He produced me.
I have compassion
Hey,
for you.
Fred!
Hey, is that Fred?
Fred
From around the corner.
No, Fred I know since I was kids back in high school. And Linda.
Yeah.
And Kristen. And
Hey, they're happening,
look at
man.
that.
I'll
Look
tell
at
you, you're lighting it
everybody.
up. You're lighting it up.
Oh, everybody on my Facebook.
www.thepowervoices.com.
Thank you for the support.
Instagram, Facebook, live stream, Periscope, UPeak, Ustream.
you touch.
Hey, you want to touch? Go ahead. Especially if you're 36,
Don't
24,
touch the hair.
36.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, it's starting to lose it right there.
Oh.
And also aventertainmentlive.com and thepowervoices.com. What do you think about the Academy Awards this year? Were you in agreement? Did you do good on all your picks?
I think the Academy Awards was, I don't know. What's my language? What's my language? He was
could've handled it
struggling.
better.
You saw he didn't know
The
what.
plebs that got themselves fired for mixing up the. They were on their Facebook pages.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone. They were on their Facebook. Now, what? You're there holding the envelopes in a case, right? Right before they go out, they give you the envelope and make sure they double check it's the right case, the right envelope for the right thing, right?
Right.
And they were there on their Facebook, stage right or stage left.
They were tweeting.
Tweeting.
He was tweeting who was coming up next.
Yeah, Chuck,
and he completely dropped the ball.
Yeah, man. Can you imagine?
Had the
Only in
bullet the head.
Hollywood. Only in Hollywood. Hollywood.
$150,000 a year job. That's
Wow.
okay.
I don't know why I did it. Can I do it again?
Yeah, go on.
Hollywood. Oh, I used to want to be a wrestler in another life.
You could have. You could have been.
You know what? Remember the
You got
80s?
a body.
But the oh, thanks a lot.
You
remember
know?
the 80s?
You know?
80s wrestling. Everybody's so
You
calm.
maybe wrestle with the
Everybody's-
little people.
But you were,
know?
look at that. He went there.
I went there.
So,
oh.
but you remember in the 80s with the
He'd be a
wrestling?
giant.
He'd be a giant little person.
Yeah.
You know what they
God.
say about those giant little midgets,
Everywhere
right?
I go, I stand in a hole.
You
no
know?
matter where I go.
That's
Forget
right.
about it. No, but Jesse, you remember in the
Yeah.
80s with the wrestling, the
I
guys
remember
standing
that.
there all
No,
calm,
I wanna
and they
forget
give the
the 80s.
microphone,
Yes.
and as soon as they get the microphone, he's like, well, I'll tell you, Mean Gene, I'm going to go over there to the ring. I'm going to rip his head off. And I'm going to take it off. It's like 2 minutes ago, dude, where the hell were you?
Mean Gene. Mean Gene
The
Oakland.
drugs.
I
Remember
love
Mean
him.
Gene?
That's right, Mean Gene. That's right. I'm here for the fans. I love the fans.
Gene.
Yes.
What I'm going to do is when I get into the show, I'm going to do it. It's like, what?
And we went out last night. Remember we went out.
And we had a big
And
box
we
of
pumped the
Cheetos.
night. Oh. Now you had to go to a little square White Castles.
you
They're
can't
like
do
about
those.
this big. White Castles are like this big.
You
right?
can't do them until
You can't,
3
you know?
a.m.
No matter what, they still taste good.
They always taste good.
They taste
but
amazing.
you end
good.
up eating 27 of them.
It's like Krispy Kreme.
Oh,
Yeah.
forget it.
You can never just get one.
No.
Well, that's what I said last night.
Oh, forget
Oh,
about it.
I couldn't. No, I mean it. I couldn't even get one.
Wow. I like Jesse. Jesse's out of his mind like me.
What?
Not to change the subject here, but
Right.
on a serious note,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We
from
can't
the
go there.
first film that you did to the last one, did it get any easier?
I made my first film at 17 years old.
Okay.
Grabbed the camera as an actor. So I wrote, produced, directed this project. Never did anything in my life.
Right.
Didn't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It was called The War Master.
Ah.
And got my friends and family together, you know, directed, never directed. Finished the film. People kept telling me about a film festival. You know, how, put this into a film festival. I didn't know what a film festival was at 17. What the hell is that?
Right.
You know, is it a carnival? Is there a Ferris wheel? What is a film festival? So we submitted it. And there was, at that time, there was 1,000 submissions out of Queens. Then
Wow.
I got
Queens.
Queens, New York.
Wow.
Is that where you grew up, Queens?
Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens, yeah. And then Ridgewood and Glendale. Big cheers out there to Ridgewood and Glendale.
That's right.
And I did some Whitestone, too, but
You did some Whitestone?
Whitestone was
It
a little
was pretty
laid
tough
back.
on you, huh?
It was laid back. Too laid
Yeah.
back.
Too laid
Yeah.
back.
Wasn't like Glendale.
Yeah.
Or Westchester.
Westchester.
Westchester,
Big
right.
W. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
So out of the 1,000
you see, we've
submissions-
transformed the LA studio into New York, right? Right? That's a we're
1,000
New York
submissions,
style.
I get a letter
a
saying
lot.
you need to be in the audience. So I said to my brother, what is that? Because my parents were away. So my brother took me to this place, and next thing they're giving out awards and all, and like a schmuck, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I didn't win. So the last one they gave out third place, second place, and I'm like, not thinking.
Right.
So my brother goes, you won. And I said, how do you know? And he goes, and the winner is Thomas Churchill. I said, oh, shit. I won.
Wow.
So at 17, I won my first award.
And your first film.
Yeah, for the first film.
The first
And,
film you got an award?
Yeah,
How
The
much
War
did it
Master.
cost?
That movie? Good God. I would say maybe between $300 and $500.
Wow.
Maybe.
Yeah,
And
but
that-
it's 17,
and that was a tape
500
cost,
bucks.
right?
That was
Yeah.
the tape cost and food
Yeah.
and props, you
Right,
know.
right.
And we shot it all in Glendale, Queens. If anybody wants to see this movie, you can find it if you find the DVD of Lazarus Apocalypse. If it's still out there on anywhere, you can get it on that DVD.
Oh,
it's called
a
The
second
War
feature.
Master.
Second feature on the DVD.
Yeah. But Lazarus is going to be re-released very soon, and The War Master will also be re-released very soon in a different way. So anybody that follows me on Churchill Productions or Facebook or whatever, you'll get a chance to see that.
So how has that changed now with
From making a movie at 17
to
to
now.
making a movie at my age?
Yeah. Yeah.
22.
22. I like this guy.
Yeah.
22.
22 over there.
23rd.
It's the only
Telling
thing
you,
that
man.
changed, to
We're
be
in New
honest
York
with you.
City, folks.
The only thing
That's
that
what we
changed.
are.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
right.
forget about it. Hey,
Yeah, you know.
hey, do me a favor.
What?
Go get me a cannoli.
All right. I love to.
Oh,
Oh, cannolis.
The
I
only
want some
thing that changed to
spaghetti
me
meat
from
sauce.
17 to now is politics.
Okay.
Right.
Is you
the
have to
bureaucracy of it all.
yeah, because you just can't go to somebody and say, hey, you want to be in my movie? You know, now it's like, hey, does your guy want to be in my movie? This is what I got to give him. Does this guy? Oh, I don't know. Let me find out. Oh, can you make it?
yeah.
There's so many
Layers.
hurdles.
Yeah.
Right.
But once you get the people that you really want, then the 17-year-old in me comes back out.
Right.
And it's fun. You know, it's still, to me, movie making is fun. You know, I never
So
want to look at it as jaded.
Are you like the Scorsese director, or are you like the hands-on director? Getting with the actors real close.
Get over here, say your line. No,
Right.
that's not me.
Are you laid back and kind of let them do their thing?
No,
or-
actually,
Are you involved?
my process is a few things. We'll go over the script.
Right.
You know, I'll go over the script with the actors, what they're going to do. I'll tell them what I need them to do. I'll let them do what they feel they should do.
Right.
And then if it's not what I want, you know, or not me, what I want, but for the film, for the story,
Yeah.
then we'll talk about it. We'll do
Right.
it different
Tune
and
it
all.
up.
Right.
I'm not one of these guys, and I've been directed by a few of these guys that'll just say, do whatever you want. And it's like, well, what do you want? You know,
Right.
I don't know what the rest
Yeah.
of your vision looks like.
Right.
Right.
You know, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to say this? Well, you know, just say it the way it's written. I like to give someone a little bit more
Direction.
direction.
Like a
I
director,
talk
right.
a lot.
Yeah, I can tell.
And thank you. It's the Sicilian in me.
It's all right. You know, it means I don't have to talk. It's
hey.
easy money.
And, you know, if I sit on my hands, I have nothing to say.
Oh, well, I know. Because your hands are where your brains and your mouth are.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
So, no, but I mean, I like going into details with people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's too much and it may annoy everybody else,
No.
but at least me and the actor are right here.
Right. I think detailed approach is real good because they know where you want to go. And that's important to know that you're going somewhere
Right.
with
Right.
this, because a lot of times actors, especially today, and especially the way films are made, you know, this scene is not linear to the other scenes. And a lot of actors, I think today, they don't prep the same way actors did 25 or 30 years ago.
Absolutely not.
And
Everybody has their own way of prepping.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, I have this thing. If we can't get to the same page, then we go in the back and we play a game of stickball.
yeah.
That's right. They got to beat me in stickball. No, that's not true.
Ah,
That
right.
should be. That should be.
Well,
right? This
the
is rack.
I'm a good shoe shiner.
You're a good shoe shiner.
He'll do anything
Get
to
on
get
the
in the
bull.
film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no
Can
problem.
you act?
Of course I am.
Can you? I'm looking for a belly dancer next.
I
you
can do
belly
that, man.
dance?
Yeah, man.
Okay, you got it. He's got the deal.
So what's the rack?
Okay, so tell
The
me the
Rack
rack.
Pack, okay.
Is it like rack?
No,
like 36
it's a kid's
rack?
film.
Oh, it's
It's
a
a
kid's
kid's
film.
film.
Because then you would
He's
say,
like, is it rack?
is
And I
it
was,
is it a
"No."
rack back? Rack back?
No, rack pack.
Rack pack. Okay,
Okay,
God,
the
thank
Rack
you.
Pack is
Explain.
based on a children's book called The Rack Pack.
Okay.
Daryl's Rack Pack. Daryl Rackley, Rack.
Rack.
Out of Rackley.
Ah,
You
Bob.
keep it up, you're gonna go speak to Bob.
Bob. That's right.
Oh,
Bob.
no, not
Bob.
Bob.
You don't want Bob.
You don't want Bob.
When I was a kid, my
Yeah.
my cousin used to scare me with the name Vito.
Oh, Vito.
Vito.
Because my Uncle Joe, God bless his soul, used to say, "You want to go camping? You don't want to go out there. Vito's out there." And I'm like, "Who the hell is Vito?" They're like, "Vito's coming. You don't want Vito.
Bad mofo.
Vito."
What's happening? Right.
So it's like
tell me
Vito.
about Rack Pack.
The Rack Pack is think the Goonies, think
Okay.
Stand By Me.
Oh, that's kind of that's a cool combination.
In that kind of genre.
I
It is
like
my
that, yeah.
first. See, here's the thing. I told you.
Yeah.
I got really angry when they said, "Sorry, you can't do this
Stere-
film."
the
They
stereotype,
stereotyped me.
right.
So then we did Checkpoint.
Right.
And then I did my first family film with the Rack Pack. I
Right.
worked with children and I worked with animals. You know, they two big things they say: stay away from children movies, stay
And
away
animals.
from animals, because
Right.
you're never gonna stay on target. You're never gonna stay on budget. You're never
Yeah.
gonna stay on schedule. We did.
Wow.
We had amazing kids in that film. We had great animals in that film. We had great writers, great director. That's me. We had a great executive producer with
We have-
Darryl
we have
Rackley and David Shifter.
Absolutely no embarrassment here. We self-promote.
We do self-promote.
That's right.
Did you have great food?
No.
No.
David Shifter, you know why.
Well, anybody with a name
no,
like
no.
Shifter. In this whole time, you don't know. I'm
I
not like
it.
this.
The Jesse T Show. You're listening to the Jesse T Show.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, my baby.
You know, I was just on the Jesse T Show, and we were talking about how much I got beat up.
Were you really? You were really on the Jesse T show?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I said, you know, you got a really big mouth.
No,
And he
I
said,
do.
"Yo."
Huh? Yeah, well, you know,
He
big
said,
mouth
"Yo,
and big
Rocky,
surprises. Yeah,
let me
what?
tell you something, Rocky."
What?
And I said, yo.
Why do they call you Rocky?
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Paulie, why do they call me Rocky?
I don't know why you call me Rocky. It's the family.
I pity the fool who called him Rocky.
Oh, I got a phone call. Yes. Caller number one, you get to receive a brand new 1943
Yeah.
Studebaker.
Oh, I love that.
Good car.
Me too.
Hey, who's calling? It was you.
Italiano friend. Hey, I'm a fighter too, man. I fight every day. Okay, I get
Hey.
crying. For women, kids, the whole works.
Hey.
Hey,
What's his name?
Alatino.
Yeah.
Alantino. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing it really good. Listen, I want to wish you, fellow Paisan, you do good work. And I was in Walmart today, and I saw Checkpoint.
God.
Thomas, you the man.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very
Did
good.
you tell him to say that?
No, man. Alatino, 1795 will show up by FedEx Express next Tuesday. Okay.
great.
Thank you very
use
much.
PayPal. I told you PayPal.
Oh, okay. Thanks. PayPal.
Send it to PayPal.
Yes. No. Hey, man. So, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead.
Do you like Bill Goldberg?
Yes, I do.
Well,
I
he-
remember Goldberg. My kids have been watching wrestling ever since the early 90s.
Yeah, well, he's all over that film. It's a cool film, and where was it in the store? Was it right up front? Did you see it when you walked in? Right,
It was
immediately.
like I was going to cruise, but I should have been deterred. We were looking.
Well,
and
that's right,
doing
it's
it
St.
without
Patrick's
alcohol.
Day.
Yeah, I'm all in green.
Yes, I'm going to have to pinch
I'm black
you.
Irish today.
Oh, yes, I'm going to have to pinch you. I'm going to have to pinch you. Yes.
Well,
I got all
if you're
green
gonna
on.
pinch
You
me,
can
just
pinch
make
me,
sure it's below the arm.
Oh, okay, I will, so no one sees.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Alatino.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, Jesse.
What?
You know, I'm a man of my word. You put me up to it. I'm on the show. I'm going to buy it, Thomas, okay?
Okay.
Just so we can see Goldberg. I will show the kids. They will love it. Okay?
Okay, if you don't get it on DVD or Blu-ray, I'll send you a full-size VHS copy
There you go.
with the soundtrack on 8-track.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's going to 8-track, man.
I'm bringing it back.
Super 8.
You know,
Super
actually, I'm going to convert the movie into a Zoom Master.
Oh, my goodness.
You remember those?
Hey, maybe I can do it on my Commodore 64.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just upgraded mine.
I'm going to shoot it on my cell phone.
But you still got the new technology if you're going to shoot it on your cell phone.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not fun.
You know, I don't like shooting on telephones. I like shooting on female
You gotta
phones.
shoot
Thank you.
with the full size VHS with
hell.
the dual converter, double VHS thing that you gotta.
Let me tell
hang.
you. Let me tell you something. These days, I'll shoot anywhere.
I tell them
I
to
will
close
too.
their eyes before I shoot.
I tell him, please help me. Please, please, please.
I said, you remember when I promised to kill you last?
My generation.
I lied.
Well, it sounds also like Star Trek in the Wrath of Khan. Captain Kirk said he was going to kill the Klingon, and Keaton said, I thought you were going to kill me. Kirk said, I lied.
I get a lot of Klingons in my belly button when I take my shirt off. Does anybody else have any Klingons like that?
Thanks a lot.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I just wanted to share that
The
with
imagery is wonderful.
everybody. And you know what I learned today?
What'd you learn
I
today?
learned that Patrick Stewart is the white man's Morgan Freeman. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
he is, isn't he? He's
Is that
turned
true?
into that.
Is that true, everybody there on Facebook Live? Is
Patrick
Patrick Stewart the white man's
Morgan
Freeman? Call in the Jesse T Show right
Yeah,
now.
answer that.
What's the phone?
424-227-9461.
424
227-9461. 227-9461.
9461.
You got to do it a couple of different ways.
I can't even remember the names.
424-227-9461.
Listen to the man's phone number. Anybody
Okay.
watching me
Right.
on Facebook
Call right now.
Live, call in right now.
424-227-9461. Direct live here into the studio, thepowerofvoices.com.
967.
What? Wait,
424.
Two to go on it and be twins.
Oh, the Gang Show. I remember the Gang Show.
So anyhow, tell us about Rack Pack. Let's get
So
back
Rack
to that.
Pack.
It's a family film.
It's a family film. It's in post-production. It should be coming out probably later in the
Animated?
year.
Or-
No. It's kids.
All right.
It's kids being kids. It's a good. I had a great time making the film. Had a great fire. Is a biker film.
Oh!
It's an action thriller biker film.
I got a 1938 Harley.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Is it a mint condition?
Knucklehead mint condition.
Oh, we're gonna talk. Hey,
Yeah.
you and me, we're gonna talk.
Yeah. It's my father's.
Is it? Do you
Yeah.
ride it?
No, you don't ride that bike.
Oh, then we're not gonna talk.
Yeah. That bike's a showpiece.
Oh, nice.
38. But, maybe we could start it up and drive it.
Oh, that'd be
Down the
nice.
side, ride it.
Put it in the film.
What's
Yeah.
Born to Ride?
Born to Ride, I'm glad you asked. I'm all in their gear.
Yeah.
Born to Ride is a great motorcycle magazine. It's the brainchild of Mr. Ron Galletti, who's also a co-producer of Nation's Fire. So representing in the house, Born to Ride.
Nice.
And
Is it a biker movie, like a violent biker movie, or is it?
it's
Shoot 'em up?
It's a action packed. Okay, this is how somebody asked me.
How you gonna
how
do a
comp-
nice bike movie?
Yeah, it's
Come on.
what am I doing? The Hallmark?
Hey,
channel?
you got some beautiful women on
Oh
Hondas.
no! There's going to be absolutely beautiful women
On
so
Hondas.
This is how I
No.
is how I compare it with Checkpoint.
You know what?
It
go
is
ahead.
bigger, better, and louder.
Oh,
than
how?
Checkpoint.
Whoa!
How wooed!
Whoa! Louder than Checkpoint? Man, they're blowing things up left and right
Oh
in
yeah,
Checkpoint.
yeah.
Voices.com, the Jesse T Show, Monday through Friday, right here from 5 to 6
424.
every day of the week.
What's
and
the
of
number?
course,
227
Hang on.
you can catch us on Facebook Live
227.
for Jesse Torero.
9461
Yeah, and Instagram Live, and the Power of
9
Voices on YouTube Live.
461.
We'll see just
And
how.
so we're here with
engaging
Thomas Churchill.
Your friends are.
Yeah, none of my friends want to call me.
That's
Why?
okay.
Somebody
You got
call.
friends?
Listen, we're live right now.
Yeah, we
so
are
no
live.
matter where you
Across
are,
America.
call that number I just put in.
Last night,
You'll
yeah.
get right here in the studio. We'll put you on the air.
Yes,
and we'll
yesterday.
say, hey, how you doing?
Yesterday, we had people call from Brazil and Germany.
Come on, somebody call me in. Call.
Hey, we got a call right there.
Oh, Emily.
Do-do-do-do.
No, not that Emily.
No.
Angelica Hughes.
The real.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
really?
No, these guys are amazing. Ted and Renee and the kids. We spent pretty much a whole month shooting on their land, their property. And Ted's one of the executive producers. Renee's one of the executive producers, along with Daryl Rackley and Tammy Rackley and David Shifter and Jennifer Anderson Shifter. I don't know if she's married yet.
So how was
but,
your experience, Ted, making this movie? Was it engaging as you thought it would be?
Oh, yeah, it was a blast. We had a good time.
How'd you like working with that Thomas Churchill guy?
That Churchill guy is awesome.
Oh, great. I miss you, brother.
Hey, I miss you too, man. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I will be calling you guys very soon to say hey. We've been sorry. It's just been it's been a whirlwind with everything that we've been doing.
I know it has.
Yeah.
Busy, man.
All right, man. Thanks all for calling in, Ted.
Thanks,
good.
Ted.
Bye, church.
Take care. Say hello to fam.
Will do.
All right, we loving it here on the Jesse T Show. Good to be with you, Thomas J. Churchill.
Thomas J. Churchill. The J stands for.
I was going to ask.
Can't tell you.
Oh, Thomas can't tell you Churchill.
It actually is Joseph. Everybody's always
name.
asked
Thomas
me.
Joseph Churchill.
That would be me.
Yeah, I would do J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee. You know, what are you trying to do, man?
Hey.
I'm trying to get a job here, man. What are you doing to me?
Yeah,
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, well, I'm just.
Come on, everybody, do the locomotive.
Who was that by?
Grand Funk Railroad.
Well, that's the
Or
second.
Kylie Minogue. She did one too.
That's
didn't
the
she?
third version.
The 1950s version.
No, it was the early 60s.
62.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Right.
Oh, that was done by
Brenda.
No.
Come on, baby, do the locomotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Little
Debbie.
Eva.
Little Eva.
Yeah.
Little
Really?
Debbie. She went into
Yeah.
the candy business, didn't she? Or the chocolate fudge
No,
business?
I saw her on the midget wrestling circuit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
good
I
place.
insult everybody.
I love
Haven't you know that already?
He's an equal opportunity.
He's an
jackrabbit.
equal opportunist.
Yeah. Every time I get this guy on a red carpet, we're there like talking for 4 hours. It's like
Me and Jesse T.
I like that, man.
Me and Jesse T.
Sounds like a song.
Let me tell you about Jesse T. Having a glass of Bruce Lee tea.
Ooh.
Bruce T.
You're a rhymer too.
Yeah. Bruce Lee's favorite drink was water. I heard that the other day. I thought that was funny as hell.
That is kind of funny.
Water is Bruce Lee's favorite drink.
Wow.
Only in Hollywood.
I talked to Danny Ansano about Bruce Lee.
Mr. and Mrs. Asano's little boy, Danny.
Oh yeah, Danny, yeah, man. Bruce Lee was all that. He really was.
And a bag of
Jean
kicks.
LaBelle. I talked to Jean LaBelle.
Patty's sister?
Yeah, when he had when they did the Green Hornet, they had to tell Bruce Lee to slow down and only have 5 moves. They wouldn't let him do it for more because the stunt people couldn't keep up with him.
Really?
Yeah, that's a true story. Jean LaBelle.
Did you know Mel Novak killed him?
Yeah, I know. In Game
Not
of
in
Death.
real life. Game of Death.
Yeah, Mel Novak.
Mel Novak
We
is
had him out there.
a beautiful man.
yeah.
Loved working with him. Worked with him on Checkpoint. Worked with him on Samurai Cop. Worked with him on Syndicate Smasher.
Which we saw the other night.
Worked with him on a few music videos. We stuck him in. And
Mel
we were
Novak
going.
is Mel Novak.
Mel Novak.
I love
is Mel Novak.
Yeah, he walks by the guy, puts 2 in his
Milan
head, 2 in the heart.
Davidovich.
I just love it.
Milan something.
Milan, yeah, that was a long name.
Yeah, he needs an index card to pass that
Kalidovich,
out.
yeah.
David. Well, we're
he
working on a
doesn't
couple
look like
projects.
he's aged over 27.
No.
He's
Mel
like,
Novak
kept
will
his-
kick my ass.
All right, Thomas, I got one last question for you. If you could pick 3 actors or actresses to work with, who would they be?
3 in general, like if they were dead.
Your
or-
fantasy
People
3.
that you've never worked with that
you
you
want
would
to.
love to work with.
Can they be living or dead?
Either
It's
one.
my fantasy. It's my fantasy.
No, it's his
Okay,
fantasy.
okay,
living
okay,
or dead.
Okay.
Okay?
We'll do the living and then do the dead.
Oh, so you want 6 now?
Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I would love
for $200?
No.
6 for
This is-
200.
We'll see how he does on this round.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll talk about
for
more.
females.
It doesn't matter.
Females,
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to work with. What's her face?
Oh, I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
name. What's her
Definitely,
face?
definitely.
No, I knew people were gonna say what. I love Meryl Streep. I think Meryl Streep's amazing.
Okay.
I also would love to work with Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have to stand
Yeah.
in line on that one.
I didn't like her hair though on the Oscars. I thought maybe they should put the little protection cups on the outlets.
Yes.
Because she just wow.
Yes.
I thought it was pretty sexy. Really.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you?
But yeah, because I think that's what she would look like after.
I think anything
She
that Halle
looked like
Berry
the
does
top
is
of
sexy.
She looked like the
Thank
top
you very
of a
much.
frustration pencil. When you. So we got Meryl Streep, we got Halle Berry.
Okay.
And I would say I dig what's her face's acting.
What's
I
her
think
face?
She's really cool.
What's her name? Yeah.
The sexy one.
Well, there's a lot of sexy.
The sexy one.
That one?
No, it's funny. It's like I don't want to be cliche and say.
Okay, let's go to guys.
Let's go to guys. Al Pacino.
Oh yeah.
I would take Al Pacino any
Number
day.
one.
People are like, what about De Niro? I like them both, but
Yeah.
I think Al Pacino would be just fun to talk to. Whoa, you want me to do this? It's just everything about this guy.
Yeah.
The real
He's just amazing.
Number two.
Number two, I'd love to work with Ron Perlman.
Oh, big Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy, his last big thing on TV.
I would love to work with him.
And Hellboy.
I guess
Got to throw a dead one in there.
No, we're going to get to the dead one.
We're going to get to the dead one.
I got a special introduction.
There you go.
Okay.
So I enjoy. I always liked Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
But lately, I still like Harrison Ford, but it's not the same Harrison Ford anymore.
No, he's getting older.
Yeah, I know, but when Paul Newman got old,
he still was Paul Newman.
Was still badass.
Like
I was still Paul Newman,
right?
But Harrison Ford
is. Yeah, he's having a hard time flying his plane.
They got touched twice. They got to stop.
They got to stop him. Okay, this is your life, Thomas J. Churchill.
Uh-oh.
If you had a fantasy to work with 3 actors who have passed on through the pearly gates.
Actors or directors or writers, right?
Directors or writers who have passed on through the pearly gates of yesteryear. Who would that be?
Alfred Hitchcock. James Gandolfini.
Oh, that's a good one.
You like that one?
I especially love him in True Romance.
Marlon Brando.
Oh, yeah.
Those would be my 3 actors. Actresses that passed. I always have a hard time with her name. The girl from Gone with the Wind. What's her name?
Janet Leigh.
No,
Vivian Leigh.
No, Vivian Leigh.
Yeah.
Vivian Leigh would be one.
Right. Little petite Vivian Leigh.
Yeah, she's sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah.
And
early Marilyn Monroe or late Marilyn Monroe?
What do you mean? She still looked the same at when she died at 62.
Was she that old?
No, she died in
1962.
Yeah. It was weird. She was born in 1926 and died in 1962.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm doing a film about her.
I got some insight about
in August
that.
called Marilyn Zombie Hunter. It's Marilyn Monroe fighting zombies in 1961.
Number 3.
Number 3, my Betty Davis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to work with the strong woman?
Going back to my Living Girls.
Yeah, Living Girls.
Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice list.
That's a good list.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like that?
I do.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, your first film
I'm
was
Batman.
maybe $500. The last one, what did it cost?
Checkpoint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're up in the.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough nut to crack. To break even.
I think we
they
did
probably
pretty
already
good so
did.
far.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty good.
That's right. Don't you see the Bentleys driving outside?
Yeah, it's
Come on.
freaking. I'm driving a Yugo. I'm bringing the old school back.
Oh, man, you are.
I believe it's going to be hitting Netflix.
You got the 880s in the back?
It's going to hit Netflix in the next couple
it's
months
going to go
as well.
up then. Hey, the Jesse T Show, Monday through Friday, right here from 5 to 6. Hey, we're happening right here. It's Friday in Southern California. You're going to have a good weekend. We are going out to LA Fashion Week tonight, night number 2. We're going to be at 739 North La Brea, bringing on the designers, looking at the fine-looking ladies, going backstage and seeing the happenings that happen backstage at high fashion shows. Oh,
High
Dan,
fashion.
Dan the man's going to be with us, and he's going to be clicking the pictures. I know that. We'll be live on Facebook.com/Jesse Torero, Instagram live stream, Periscope, The Power of Voices, and YouTube Live. This is Jesse T with you. The Brown Beauty is on duty, of course. But you know something? You're in the world according to Torero. Thanking Thomas J. Churchill, a director
Thank you.
of
Everything.
Stars.
Art director. Catering director.
Hey, can you give me some directions?
Hey, take the 405 north.
The Brown Beauties, off duty. See ya!
Jesse T!
Boom!
Jesse T!
Boom! Boom!